Pani, Assistant Professor of Microbiology at Mary's College, Thuthukudi. I am much delighted to offer a hearty welcome to everyone gathered over here for the international webinar on Advanced Techniques in Microbiology, organized by Marian Star Center in collaboration with Department of Microbiology, St. Mary's College, Thuthukudi, and Research Department of Microbiology, Sadakathullah, Appa College, Tirunelveli. Let us begin the formal session by evoking the blessings of the Lord Almighty with a prayer song.
There shall be showers of blessing. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Showers of blessing. Showers of blessing we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. There shall be showers of blessing, precious reviving again. Over the hills and the valleys, sound of a burdens of rain. Showers of blessing, showers of blessing we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. There shall be showers of blessing. Send them upon us, O Lord. Grant to us now a refreshing. Come and now honor thy word. Showers of blessing, showers of blessing we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead.
It gives me immense pleasure to invite Dr. Joy Silva Mary Albert, the head of the department, St. Mary's College, Thuthukudi, to welcome the resource person and gathering.
Thank you, ma'am. Christ Jesus has welcomed us for the glory of God. A warm welcome to one and all present here. I, Joyce Silva Mary Albert, Head and Assistant Professor of Microbiology, St. Mary's College, Autonomous Thuthukudi, take immense pleasure in welcoming our chief guest, Dr. Anand Krishnan. Dr. Anand Krishnan, sir, has expertise in organic chemistry, medical biochemistry, integrative medicine, nanobiotechnology, drug discovery. He received his doctoral degree in organic chemistry in the Department of Chemistry, Durban University of Technology, in collaboration with the Department of Medical Biochemistry, University of KwaZulu-Natal in 2014. He completed his master degree in organic chemistry from Bharatiyar University, India, and bachelor degree in chemistry from Madurai Kamaraj University, India. He was a postdoctoral researcher at Durban University of Technology, South Africa from November 2014 to November 2016. Later, he worked as a senior researcher at discipline of medical biochemistry and chemical pathology, School of Laboratory Medicine and Medical Sciences, University of Durban, South Africa, from January 2017 to June 2019. Recently, he received prestigious Innovation Postdoctoral Research Fellowship from the Department of Science and Innovation and the National Research Foundation, South Africa, and conducting research at the Department of Chemical Pathology, School of Pathology, Faculty of Health Sciences and National Health Laboratory Service, University of the Free State, Bloemfontein, South Africa. He has published many scientific articles in international peer-reviewed journals and has authored many chapters as well as review articles. He was recognized for his contribution and received awards from national and international organizations. He has been awarded Best Postdoctoral Researcher Award for 2016 and 2017 from Durban University of Technology and Young Scientist Researcher Award 2016 from Pearl Foundation. He is a member of various editorial board of the Journal of the International Reputation. His research interest includes organic chemistry, heterocyclic chemistry, medical biochemistry, drug discovery and delivery, extracellular vesicles, nanotoxicology, clinical biochemistry, and chemical pathology. He was evaluated by the National Research Foundation and was awarded a Y1 rating, which is given to promising young researchers. So such an eminent person, I like to welcome him. Our chief guest is amidst us in spite of his busy schedule to enrich us with his knowledge from his past experiences. It's indeed a pleasure to have you here, sir. On behalf of all assembled here, I extend my heartfelt welcome to you, sir. I take immense pleasure in inviting our secretary, Reverend Sister Flora Mary, the patron of our college. I welcome a dedicated and passionate person, our principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Sister A.S.J. Lucia Rose, the chairperson of our college. I take great privilege in welcome our deputy principal, Reverend Dr. Sister C. Shibana of our college. I take a great honor to welcome our SSC director, Reverend Dr. Sister Mary Joyce Baby. I take pride in welcoming our program coordinator, Reverend Dr. Sister Arokya Genesis Alphonse, overall coordinator and member secretary, DBT Star College Scheme, assistant professor of botany of our college. I pay my honor and love in welcoming a controller, Dr. Arokya Mary. I also welcome the pillars of the Sadakathullah Appa College, the secretary, the principal, and my dear friend, the HOD of Microbiology, Dr. Janet Rani, and all the professors of the department of the college. I take this golden opportunity to welcome all my dear lecturers and professors who have played a significant role in conducting this webinar, as well as all the professors who have come here to witness this webinar. Last but not the least, I welcome all the students, the participants of this webinar, without whom we will not achieve the goal of this webinar. I welcome you all once again. Thank you, one and all.
It's now the time for the presentation for the first session. So I hand over the session to Dr. Anand, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay. So, okay. First of all, I want to ask you, my voice is reaching properly? My voice?
Audible, sir.
Okay. 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 Thanks for everyone. I really appreciate. very good introduction. Thanks for giving this opportunity, Mrs. Raji. Really appreciate her work. Okay. Now I'm going to share my slide. Okay, host disabled person screening series. What about something is happened here? Host disabled participant screening set. I want to share my slide.
But actually, I have made you the co-host. Now you can do it, sir.
Raji, you hear me?
Can
Yes,
you share it now, sir?
No, the
I have
slide
made
is
you the
shared.
Now you can
co-host.
share, sir.
Okay, okay.
Okay, sir.
But still showing host disabled participant screening series. இன்னும் அப்படியே தான் இருக்கு. ஹலோ ராஜி, என்னோட ஸ்லைடு ஷேர் பண்ணா அது ஏதோ ஹோஸ்ட் டிசேபிள்டு பார்ட்டிசிபேட் ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேரிங்னு ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் வருது. அதை வந்து ரிமூவ் பண்றீங்களா? ஓகே ஓகே.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the problem there, ma'am?
Don't know, ma'am. Jennifer, ma'am?
Rajiv, ma'am, can you ask him
Yes,
to share
ma'am.
right now?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Sir, Anand, sir?
Okay, yeah.
Sir, now you can share, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, now you people can see my slide, front slide.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, 1 minute, I'll mute this one. Okay, so everything is fine now. Can I start my start?
Yes, sir.
Everything's okay. Students, everybody is here. Students, everybody. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm a Dr. Anand Krishnan from Tamil Nadu. I'm basically from India only. In Virundar district, in Arpukotai. I study. Okay. First of all, I will explain about my current affiliation where I am working. Currently, I am working as a medical scientist in chemical pathology department, School of Pathology, College of Health Science, University of the Free State, Blue Fountain, South Africa. You can see my two affiliations there, National Health Laboratory Service, one more is the University of Free State. So this is the two institution I'm working. It's a joint institution. Actually, I'm no more in a postdoc. Recently, I am appointed as a medical scientist in this place. Okay. Okay. Today, I'm going to give talk basic about nanotechnology, the master of all. Actually, okay, because actually, why I choose this topic because most of the viewer from a student background. Young students, so I like to present the basic about nanotechnology. I don't want to discuss about my research and my advanced what I'm doing in this lab because these are too advanced. So I like to discuss basic about nanotechnology so they can understand about nanotechnology and the application. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to tell about my background about my education, where I studied. I did my BSc in SPK College in Arpukotai under Madurai Kamaraj University. I finished my BSc degree in chemistry. Then I went to Bardea University, Coimbatore. I did Master of Science in Organic Chemistry with Professor B.S. Mohan. He is a well-known researcher in biotech chemistry. So I did project with him. Then I got a PhD opportunity in the Durban Institute of Technology in South Africa with Professor R.M. Gangan. So I start my research career with the Durban Institute of Technology in organic chemistry, synthesis, characterization, purification, and biological application. This is my background in my PhD. Then I got a postdoc opportunity in the University of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa because I don't want to apply other country. I like the South Africa, so I want to stay here. So I start to move to one lab to another lab. So Professor Anil Chattakon, I work with him as a postdoc. So Professor Anil Chattakon is a well-recognized researcher in toxicology. So I learned a lot of biological research in this lab. So chemistry and biological, I learned both. Durban Institute of Technology, I learned chemistry, all the chemistry synthesis, all the techniques I learned from them. Then University of KwaZulu-Natal, I learned all the biological techniques like cancer biology, microbiology. Not microbiology. My field is mostly into toxicology, cancer biology. Okay, so I learned a lot of things from the both lab. Okay. Okay, before I go to my topic, I like to tell about South Africa because these are just to use. I don't want to talk too much about subject. I like to talk about something interesting about South Africa so people can enjoy on my talk. Okay, South Africa is a very good country. Our people may be thinking Africa is a far or something. It's not like that. It's a well-developed country. South Africa is a more equal to Europe country. This is landscape of South Africa. You can see different city here, Durban, Cape Town here, Johannesburg here, Blue Fountain here. Currently, I'm here. I was in Durban here. I studied my PhD here. Then I got job here. I moved to Blue Fountain here. Okay. So it's a very beautiful country, this country. So if anybody want to do higher studies, so you can come here. So no problem. You see, better than is Europe. I can say like that. Okay. I like to tell about little bit history about our people in how Indians in how they came here from India. Because I like to tell about this history. 150 years before our Indian, especially our Tamil people from Chennai and Vellore district, they came to South Africa. British people brought them here. So see how they are working in sugarcane field. They build the country. You can see our Tamil women here, the ship, how they came with the ship. So 150 years before they came from our Tamil Nadu only. So, okay. See now here, you can see here the one woman here, Valliyamai Mudaliyar. She is one of the ladies started freedom fighting against the British government. So she is the only actually, I can say she is the only started against freedom fighting against British before in India. I can say like that. 150 years before, I'm like 100 years before. Okay. So Gandhi's here. Gandhi came for a lawyer job and see attorney here. So he started his lawyer job here. Then he follow our people. Our people are Tamil people and fighting against British. So that time he lead our people. Then he became the leader. Then he started freedom fighting. Okay. Okay. Now our people, how they are living, you can see here, still they are very spiritual in our believing gods. You can see here the statue is holding sugar cane, karumbu, and the people are our people are how they develop, how they are still they following our culture. You can see the Durban, beautiful city. You can see the our people are driving Mercedes Benz because of their hard work. Actually, I learned a lot of from these people how to develop our life by hard work and discipline. So still people are following our culture. They mostly believe in God Muruga and Mariamma. Some of the people, Christian people also here came. So they're living together. They're living very nice life. But it's very before 50 years before their time is very hard time for them because they work hard to develop their lifestyle. Okay. Now I'm showing a Nelson Mandela capture site, which is the Mandela capture in here. These people catch this place. It became a historical place, this place. Okay, now here, where is the Satyagraha was initiated? Okay, so you can see here, maybe you people saw in the movie Gandhi kicked out from the train. So the train in Petersburg, this is near to Durban city. So they made now symbolic Gandhi stage here. Gandhi Grand Theatre still is living in South Africa only. So our PM Modi came, she visited a place. Okay. Okay. Now my favorite leaders. This is the two leaders. My favorite leader whenever I'm school days, my college days, and during my research, the both leader proverbs always leading me in success my life. Okay, one is our APJ Abdul Kalam. Another one is Nelson Mandela. Okay, both are is a very good leader. We know Nelson Mandela also always used to say education is a powerful weapon to change our life and world. The same thing our Abdul Kalam also used to say to student, education is very important. Okay. But I can say, so nanotechnology revolutionary. Our India nanotechnology is developed by, I can say like Abdul Kalam. He started the initiation 10 years before, I think 15 years before. So he is one of the, we can say one of the father of our Indian father of nanotechnology, Abdul Kalam. Okay. Okay, here you can see the three city, very important city in South Africa. One is Cape Town, another one is Durban, another one is Johannesburg. These are three important city. Bloemfontein also one of the beautiful city, but it's not a metro city. It's like a small city, but it's a beautiful where I'm currently now. But these are the very important city. So you can see Durban is a very beautiful city. I used to play here sometime weekend. Okay, I'll take out this one. Okay. Now these are the university I studied. My PhD was Durban Institute of Technology. My postdoc was University of KwaZulu-Natal. Currently, I'm working in University of Free State. Okay, so this is the infrastructure of the university. So these are, see, you can see it's a multi. Actually, South Africa is a multi color. I mean, a rainbow country. They used to say rainbow country. Here, no more racism, no more casteism. So people are unity. You can see here people different color and how they are. You can see their face, how they are very happy. This is we want in India also. So because of this thing, I like South Africa because here is people are very pleasant and very energetic and very happy people. Okay. Okay, now this is I like to tell about something about how I became medical scientist. Okay, after my higher school, I wrote Anna University exam to get a medical seat in Madurai Medical College, but almost 7 mark 5, I think 7 mark cutoff mark, I lose that medical seat. So I was standing in this gate. I was crying about I. Uh, uh, I was crying and standing this gate in front of gate. Still, I'm remembering. But I didn't give up. Then I don't worry about MPPS. Then that I moved to I started my career with the BSc chemistry in a small college in SPK college in Arpukotai. Then I started in my BSc chemistry. Then I went to Bardia University. Then I started my MSc in organic chemistry. Now I'm currently working as a medical scientist in actually I'm not a science background. I'm a health science background. So I'm more into medical field, which is related to hospital, and I'm working with the medical doctors. Actually, you can see here. These are medical doctors. These are my university students. I mean my department students. You can see College of Health and back. Okay, so these are not the science student, BSc and MS, not they are MPBS students actually. So my students now, so I'm working with doctors now. So now I'm training them actually as a chemist, as a biochemist. I'm teaching them bioanalytical method, like how to operate instrument, how to do research, because they more into clinical, I'm more into biochemistry. So we working together actually. So now I'm taking some of the lecture for them. So you can see my aim is fulfilled here. So I want to become MPPS by now, but I'm taking class for MPPS students. Okay. So what I am trying to say, our young people, see, our people are getting suicide. They want to get something. They want to do MBBS. I can see a lot of higher school student, because they every year after exam result, the suicide is increasing because of they disappoint with the MBBS or whatever they want to achieve. They disappoint. Suddenly they got broken. They deciding they getting stressed. They're deciding to go suicide. First, don't go for that. My advice is the world is very beautiful. There too lot of opportunities there. So you can become whatever you want, but you need to change your direction. That's all. So don't think narrow. So you think different way. End of the day, you will get your what you want. Okay. Okay. Here. These are my newsletter and my research, just some important research which I published books with Springer and Elsevier, and my newsletter during my PhD. I'm the best doctor student research in that page. 2014, I graduated. That time I was best doctor research from the university, so they put me as a newsletter. So I made them pro because I work hard, even night, day and night. I'm sleeping in the lab. I'm working whole night in the lab. So end of the day, I got recognition from that university. Okay, I think something happened. Okay, 1 minute. I think I choose marker. Okay, I'll take this one. Okay. Okay, this is my master degree project, nitrogen heterocyclic chemistry. Was my master degree project. So it's a 6-month project. I started a research career with the Bardia University. So I synthesis a nitrogen heterocyclic compound which is more biological active. Why we focus on nitrogen heterocyclic compound? Because of that the DNA, RNA is made up with the nitrogen base, like adenine, thymine, something like, like the base biomolecules. So we designing a molecule based on that structure. So it will intercalate our DNA and RNA. So it will change the mechanism, DNA mechanism and the RNA mechanism. So we're designing molecule based on nitrogen based, which is related to natural product. Okay. So I synthesis some of the common during my master degree. Okay. Okay. Then this is my research career. I start with the organic chemistry. Then I moved to nanoscience, then medical biochemistry. Okay, so you can see the tree. Nanotechnology is a multidisciplinary application. Organic chemistry becomes multidisciplinary. So you can see natural product chemistry, biochemistry, catalytic chemistry, fluorine chemistry, microwave chemistry. So these are my research background, which I did during my PhD and a postdoc. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to nanotechnology, the basic about nanotechnology. Okay, so this slide you can see what is nanotechnology is nothing but everything about size parameter. Okay, so small size when you go in nanometer level is a nano. So is like a small is like all about is the size and the morphology. Okay, so you can see here. Our atom is 0.1 nanometer, and you can see our lipids 1 nanometer, and you can see the protein, okay, the 10 nanometers. Even you can see the virus structure is 100 nanometer, bacteria. So it's all about size. You see our human is 1 meter, average is 1 meter, even the X size is 100 millimeter, something like that. Okay, so these are all about size. Okay, so nanotechnology is nothing but is all about size and morphology. Okay, so you can see here how the photonic crystal arranged. See, this is nothing but is a feather of peacock. The feather of peacock is colorful. So it is why is the color is coming when the feather coming is all about atom arrangement in proper symmetric arrangement, atom arrangement. So that's called photonic crystal. So you can see if you see the inner part of the feather, you can see atom arranging properly. Then it will reflect a color. So it is the feather also is reflecting color. This is a natural nanotechnology. I can say from natural we can learn a lot of things about nanotechnology. Okay, so it's not like something like a artificial. It's a natural also is a nanotechnology there. Okay. Okay, you can see here some of the things. The sheet of newspaper about 100 nanometer thick. See, not 100, 10,000, 1 lakh nanometer thick. You can see here the thickness of the paper is 100 micrometer. You can see that 100 micrometer. You can see 125 nanometer is the virus range. So how is it fitting? Okay, so 800 virus particle you can fit into the surface of the paper. Okay, so what I'm trying to saying, if you holding your paper, so you can holding like 800 virus in one small part of the paper corner. Okay, so this is a small see just cartoon things. Okay, see, the nanotechnology is all-rounder for all the field, multitasker. So you can see the nanotechnology here: healthcare, biomedical, textile, renewable energy, environmental, electronics, industrial, food. These are the application nanotechnology is applying in a different various field, different field. Okay. Okay, now I'm showing one video. It's a blood sample. How they are using gold nanoparticle to delivering our drug molecule. You can see this video. So the center part is a gold nanoparticle. Is loading the drugs. So they're delivering to human. So that gold nanoparticle taking our drug molecules and delivering to our target cancer, for example, like a tumor, is a delivering. Okay. So why they using here? Why they using nanoparticle here? See, normally we taking we're taking medication for chemotherapy or medication for some disease, the drug is not targeting, all the drug is not targeting our disease part. Some of the drugs it will go different place. It will target normal cells. That's why it's toxicity coming. So we need to target like a specific organ, specific tissue, specific cells. So we need to design our molecules to target delivery. So for the target delivery, we need to use nanoparticle like gold nanoparticle. There are so many nanoparticles there. So I will explain one by one. So gold nanoparticle is one of the important nanoparticle which is I am worked during my PhD. So even a liposome is the lipids nanoparticle is there. There are two kind of nanoparticle. One is inorganic nanoparticle, another one is organic nanoparticle. Okay, the inorganic nanoparticle is a silver nanoparticle, like metal-based nanoparticle. The organic nanoparticle, everything made up with organic molecules like lipids, like a macromolecule, like carbohydrates, polymers. So these are organic nanoparticles. Okay, so both is very useful, but it depends upon the toxicity and the viability. We will choose organic nanoparticle or inorganic nanoparticle. Depends upon the disease. Okay. Okay, here. What is the techniques they use for the nanotechnology research field? What is the important techniques? Actually, there's so many techniques there. So I don't want to explain all the things, otherwise you people will confuse because you are basic researcher. I want to explain about basic things. I don't want to tell about advanced techniques. So otherwise you will confuse, you will deviate from this topic. Okay. So the basic instrument is a electron microscopy. I hope you people know about the electron microscopy. Look like seeing through microscopy your some slide or something. So that is the same microscopy, little bit advanced, like a resolution is high and tunability is high. Okay, so for example, scanning electron microscopy. This is a basic microscopy for finding nano structure and the morphology of the any substance, any material. Okay. Then another one is a transmission electron microscopy. This is a little bit extended principle. I mean a method to see very clearly that structure, arrangement, morphology. So the both instruments very good instrument for nanotechnology study. I mean, technical point of view is both instrument very good instrument. It's a basic instrument. Okay, so you can see this. This is the instrument. You can see this is a TEM instrument. So this is a big. There's so many. This is principle based on a like a telescope principle. So you can zoom. You can zoom, and there are very good lens is the very powerful lens is there, and the X-ray is there. So it will fall in the is a light principle. So the X-ray will scan. X-ray fall in the material, but the lens will take the photo. The lens can use for to see. I mean, view the material. Okay. So you can see here. This is the butterfly. You can see the peacock feather. Okay, so if you see the morphology of peacock feather or butterfly, the wings, you can see the structure, how it's arrangement it is here. You can see the like proper arrangement. Okay, so because of this arrangement, is color getting reflecting naturally. Okay, so that's called photonic crystal. Okay, crystal means made up with the organic molecules, inorganic molecules. So this depends upon the crystal arrangement, the proper arrangement, the color is reflecting. Okay, this is a natural, it's a natural things. Okay, so now you can see here chemical synthesis here. Chemically, this is an organic molecule like a two benzene ring connecting with allene. Okay, triple bond carbon. So you can see the two A and consider like A and B. how you can see normally, see this is advanced technology to see organic molecules. Because organic molecules we cannot see visibly, but now current research we can see through visibly by using this technique how they atom arranging, how they atom changing. Okay, so you can see the this two atom how they connecting and how they interconnecting. I mean interacting together. Then how final product how they are forming. Okay, you can see here. So you can see through TEM image also. Okay. Okay, now there are different type of nano materials. There one is I saw the video. Gold nanoparticle. That is only one type of metal nanoparticle. But there are different type of nanomaterials. The one is graphene, like a tentrimer. Tentrimer means made up with organic molecules like a polymer. Carbon nanotubes is made up with the organic. Fluorine, liposome. Liposome is nothing but is made up with lipids. Okay, so these are different type of nanomaterial. Is coming. These are the most applicable nanomaterial. Okay, so same thing. You can see this scale. You can see different material based on size. You can see baseball and hair. Our human hair is 10,000 nanometer, and bacteria is 1,000 nanometer. Our DNA is 10 nanometer. So these are the size. You can see virus is 100 nanometer. So our blood cell is 10,000 nanometer. So these are size. Okay. So our nanomaterials, this size 5 nanometer to the 100 nanometer is not 5 nanometer, even 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer to fall in this size range only. So that is the nanomaterial. Okay. Say anybody saying 200 nanometer, 500 nanometer, I can say it's a macro particle. I'm not saying that is a nanoparticle. Nanoparticle must be in 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. Okay, if you go to below 1 nanometer, it becomes small molecule. That is I discuss you. This is below 1 nanometer. Okay, now we can see through advanced technique even below 1 nanometer also. Okay, so okay, now see this is a nanoparticle we can use for a lot of biological application. I just put in this slide a cancer detector. Okay, what is the cancer detector? Okay, nowadays how they detecting cancer and the diagnostic in hospital, what they're using, what technique they're using. This mostly into people don't know. So mostly they're using a nanotech method. I will explain how they are detecting. Okay, so they're developing some kits based on nanoparticle only. See, now we go in hospital, doctor taking our blood sample, they giving to pathology lab to study that sample, not only cancer, any type of disease. Okay, so what they're doing that pathology lab, like a blood sample analysis lab, they use some kits to test our sample, whatever urine sample or blood sample or even saliva. They use some kits to detect the disease biomarkers. Okay, that kits. I mean, the kits means that the reagent, that protein kits, they developed by nano material only. Okay, so it's just I'm saying cancer is one of the major disease, so we can they detecting some kits by the cancer disease. Okay, so that place is nanotechnology playing important role there. Okay. Okay, so nanomedicine. Okay, what is the nanomedicine? Okay, now you can see here. I'm just explain about how they now I saw the video how they're delivering drug into human body. So this is called drug delivery. Okay, so this is a nanoparticles made up with polyethylene glycol. It's a organic nanoparticle. So the loading our drug molecule with polyethylene glycol. So you can see that the size is below 100 nanometer. You can see the red color box is a drug molecule. So this is imagination. Okay, it's not like exactly the real picture of drug something. It's just imagination how the polyethylene glycol form spherical nanoparticle and then how they loading our drug molecule into spherical. Okay, so see now what is a big impact when you loading with one vehicle. It will target very accurately. Okay, same small story. If you 100 people standing in one place, if you say okay, we giving instruction to people, all the 100 people go to one place means they will go different place because they're not listening. Okay, everybody some people want to go movie, some people want to go beach, so they're not going to reach our that final destination. But the 100, if you take them in 100 people, put in one bus, take them to the estimated place, they will reach properly. One time the 100 people reaching our destination, they're not going to distracted. So same thing, if we take nanoparticle, if you load into drug, it will deliver where we want to deliver. So it not disturbing normal cell, it not disturbing other normal tissue organs. So we reducing toxicity. Okay, so that's why cancer is very still now. Cancer is why giving toxicity because of we not finding proper delivery method. Okay, chemotherapy, we taking chemotherapy, but still we losing our hair, our body metabolics, everything changing because of the drug toxicity. Okay, because of the delivery is not the truck delivery is not accurate. So maybe delivering to different place. That's why the side effect, we losing hair, we vomiting, like diarrhea, something like that. Even not only cancer, all the disease. I'm telling you about all the disease. Okay. Okay, now gene therapy and the drug delivery. Okay, so these are some modern techniques in medical field. I like to explain about the COVID vaccine, how they are making, because current situation is people don't understand how the vaccine formulation, something like that is also falling under the nanotechnology. Okay, so so you can see this is coronavirus. Okay, so this have spike protein. Okay, so the spike protein. Okay, so here microRNA sequence. Okay, so you can see the lipid coating. The lipid coating. It's a lipid is the coating means that this is a nanoparticle. Okay, so they're delivering by using nanoparticle. Okay, so the vaccine material they formulated with nanoparticle. They're delivering to human. Okay, that is a vaccine. That injection, the vaccine liquids made up with lipids only. Okay, so here see still the nanotechnology applying in this field also. Okay, so see microRNA. I hope you will understand about microRNA. MicroRNA nothing but is our genetic matter. So this is see they are different type of vaccine is there. RNA vaccine is there. DNA vaccine is there. Vaccine is there. So I'm talking about microRNA because they're taking microRNA, mRNA, messenger RNA. So there are different type of RNA is there. MicroRNA is there, messenger RNA is there, non-coding RNA is there. But simply we can consider it as RNA vaccine. Okay. So they're taking RNA, they're loading to lipid, they're delivering to cells. Injecting to our human body. So that lipids surface made up with the spike protein. Okay, so this virus will think this another one virus coming near to me, so it will interact with this virus, but this is not virus, this is a medicine. Okay, so it's like one kind of spiking. Okay, cheating. Okay, we cheating the virus, so we interacting with the coronavirus, our vaccine. So once interacting, this lipid layer is open, this microRNA, the mRNA is delivering to in the protein, coronavirus. So the coronavirus genetic matter disturbed by this mRNA. Okay, so it will die. So it not going to work. So this is the mechanism they are applying to vaccine. Okay. So I'm just saying vaccine made up with the nanoparticle. Okay, this is the concept. Okay. Okay. Now, how see there recently how they are detecting coronavirus by using some techniques. Okay, I think you people are going hospital. They give you giving a sample, your nose sample or saliva sample. They're doing PCR test. They're giving you are the corona positive, you are the corona negative. Okay, what they are doing in the lab. Okay, what they are doing in the hospital. Even medical doctor also sometimes they are not clear about the diagnostic this method. They only read the report. They will tell to patient, okay, you got corona, okay, you don't have corona, something. But behind the medical report, some medical technology working this testing. So like if you go to medical hospital, their medical technology is there. So even medical technology following scientist advice. So people like me, like we developing that diagnostic method, we giving to medical technology. Medical technology, they using the instrument to detect that disease biomarkers. Then they taking report, they giving to medical doctor. Okay, so all about behind that medicine, all about behind. If you see behind the medical scientist is sitting in the board. Okay, so now you can see here. Now see there is gold method. I can say PCR is the best method for detecting coronavirus so far now. So because every place is available. Also, if Food and Drug Administration in the USA, they approved only that method is very reliable and very economically very suitable. So that's why they all the place they doing that kind of method. But if you see some place, you can see some kit like a small kit. If they put your sample, they will give some color changing or something color changing, so we can say positive and negative. So that is a nanotechnology playing important role there. Okay, for example, you can see here gold nanoparticle. Okay, gold nanoparticle. Okay, now it's a gold nanoparticle, nothing but it's a very simple. You taking metal salt, gold chloride salt. Okay, you synthesizing gold nanoparticle. Okay, so gold nanoparticle when metal salt is molecules. Okay, but when you getting reduced, it became nanoparticle. It's atom, only gold atom. Okay, that is a gold nanoparticle. Okay, so then the gold nanoparticle, they have in a synthesizing time. If you see the pure gold nanoparticle, it's like a or like a red color like that, like not this red like how can like a dark red color like that. So when adding our sample, see this nanoparticle modification with some antibody which I discussed before, like a key and a lock like that, like for example minus plus like that. Okay, so you preparing nanoparticle plainly, you prepare, then you coating with the antibody. So antibody nothing but I'm simply you can think like a key and a lock. Okay, so the lock is here, so the key is here, so the key is coated with the nanoparticle, then the lock coming, the key is working like that. So that means the lock is open like that. Same technique. So the nanoparticle you coating with the antibody, that antibody is a key to open that spike protein. Okay, the key to touch that key to interact with the spike protein. Okay, so that is the antibody. So they're choosing antibody, which is spike, I mean, interacting with the virus protein. Okay, so they're preparing with the golden nanoparticle, then they're taking the virus sample, they mixing with this golden nanoparticle. Then after some minutes, maybe they're saying here, this paper is saying in 3 minutes, you can see the color changing. You can see the brown color, I mean a dark gray color. So okay, so visibly we can see the color changing. Then we taking the reading through instrument like a UV absorption, optical spectroscopy. So you can see the peak changing. So you can see the different concentration, the taking OD. So the plotting curve, then they confirming, okay, this sample have some virus, so the say positive or negative, they confirming like that. This is not currently in practically in our commercial hospital place. This is the research actually, but that's why see Corona came suddenly. Okay, so we don't know how to develop the kits suddenly. So people are doing research now. So they start a new method, very easy method. No need to go hospital. Just to buy the kit at home. You take your saliva. You can put there. You can see the color changing. Also, you can see the values coming, or maybe that kit's made with some algorithm showing some line or something. So you can see, you can say like that is a positive or negative like that. Okay, look like pregnancy kits like that. If you saw, like the two line, like one line is like a pregnancy or something like that. Okay, so the portable diagnostic method, but still not in the commercial because the FDA don't want to approve this one, but still they want to validate it. Okay, so far we doing PCR in a hospital. Okay. The nanotechnology, how they using in cosmetics for like a daily life products like a soap and a skin cream and a sunscreen. Okay, so if you see all the makeup product without nanoparticles, there's no makeup product. So they're using titanium oxide, zinc oxide to develop, to manufacturing the um, makeup product like you can, so that's our zinc nanoparticle and titanium also. These are metal nanoparticle. Even paint also they made up with nanoparticle only. Okay, so it's a daily life use like. Okay, now you can see here how they are developing clothes, nanotechnology, by using nanotechnology, how they are developing our textile material. See, I can say the carbon, graphene oxide, graphene material. Nowadays they're using to develop, they're mixing with textile material. They're developing clothing material to protect water or fire or something. See now, maybe our DRDO, India DRDO, I can explain that. I can take the example DRDO. Actually, what they are doing research, they mostly into army-based research, which is useful for military application, like in our in war field, the border, our Jawan, our army people using the clothes. That is a bulletproof clothes. How they are making, this is a full and full nanotechnology. Bulletproof clothes making with nanotechnology. So they making fiber which is not protecting our bullet. For example, the bullet coming to the army man, it will protect. So the fiber made with strong material. In future, if you do research, if you checking in Google, the boron nitrate, one is a nanomaterial, is a 2D nanomaterial. They're making with a cloth with the boron nitrate, because boron nitrate is a very strong material. It's a flexible material. So they're mixing with the textile material. They're making cloths to bulletproof jacket. Okay. Okay. So you can see here. So how nano robotics now playing important role in the modern world. Okay. You can see the small machine like that. They made with carbon nanotubes. So you can see this is very small. It's not like you're gonna see visibly look like a cell level. So you can see it's like spinning. We can move one place to another place. So we can control this molecule, small molecules. We can load here, load something. We can deliver whatever we want. So you can see here this imagination picture. Like a heart attack people, how they're getting heart attack because of fat metabolism. So the fat and red blood cells connecting together is blocking that blood vessel. So that's why people getting heart attack, suddenly getting heart attack. So because nobody going to find out your blood vessel containing where is containing fat, where is sitting, we don't know. Recently after Vivek died because of the heart attack, even though he's a healthy person, but you don't know, maybe you don't know the fat is accumulating in his blood vessel, especially in our heartbeat region. If we became cholesterol, is suddenly it is a big issue for uh, issue. I mean, it will leading to death. Okay, so now the nanotechnology, now the people doing research, they try to make small machine look like our size of blood, low size of blood vessel. So they try to find out where is that cholesterol accumulate, where is sitting there, so we can deliver that machine. It will can find through the sensor, so it can remove. So the research is coming up now. So these are one type of advanced technology. See, now you can see here people now I think after our moon research, people are well, all the astronomy astrological people focusing in Mars, how to live in Mars. We try to make colony there. So they're sending satellite to Mars now. Recently NASA sent successfully Mars. They yesterday, I think, not yesterday, yeah, yesterday. This small drone plane is operated in Mars, is working very perfectly. So if you see this drone is made of with the nanotechnology, you can see this blade, that spinning blade in the fan of the blade made up with carbon fiber. Okay, see, we don't know about Mars atmosphere, temperature, weather, anything, but this material can sustainable in Mars atmosphere because they made of advanced material like alloy material, fiber material by using the nano formulation. Okay, now here, see nano. If you think about subject, nano is applicable in chemistry, physics. You can see here R&D, textile industry, robotics, and the pharmaceutical, cosmetic industry, fertilizer industry, energy and fuel. The battery, supercapacitor battery, everything made of nanotechnology only. Okay, if you go to language, in scientific publication, in service, administration role, everything. Okay. If you go to biomedical, nanomedicine, nanobiotechnology, biomedical device, see, software development, data mining, analysis, statistics, mathematics. See, what I'm trying to explain. See, nanotechnology became mother of all the subject. So don't think this field only applicable for only for chemistry people, only for biological people. It applicable for all the people. Depends upon the which field will be working. Okay, physics people can work in energy and fuel cell research. Chemistry people work in a pharmaceutical medicine field. English people work English language holder. They can work with scientific article editing, publication point of view. Max people can work with statistics, mathematics, modeling. You see, nowadays modeling, artificial intelligence very playing important role in this research. Okay, so mathematics people playing important role in modeling. Okay, computer science people, data mining, data analysis, they using the nanotechnology. Okay, so this subject applicable in all the subject. Okay. So after graduation, physics, chemistry, biotechnology, you can become as the like a biotechnology scientist, researcher, professor, environmental scientist, engineer, medical scientist, marketing executive, food scientist. So these are this techniques applicable in all the field. Okay. Okay. Now coming to my end of the slide is so these are the university in South Africa, almost 20 university. So good things. The 20 universities are all the government universities, not a private university. So these are the 20 university, very good university. It's equal to I can say University of Cape Town and there is the University of KwaZulu-Natal. Is if you see the ranking, is our IIT Madras equal to our IIT Madras? Okay, people don't know actually. If you see, if you put in Google world top 500 university in the list, you can see Cape Town and University of Wits and University of KwaZulu-Natal in the top 300, 400 range. That means equal to our IIT Madras and our Indian top university. So that means this is higher education and education. South Africa university education is very good. Okay, I think my slide is controlled by other people. I think I'm not doing anything. Okay, so these are higher education. We can you can come to South Africa do higher education. For example, for PhD, for postdoc, researcher, even you can come for master. But my advice to don't come for master degree because we are economically, because we need to stable. So you can come for post PhD for or a postdoc researcher. Okay, for to South Africa. Okay, see if you see the NRF National Fund Research. Okay, this is the funding agency to South Africa government. Look like our UGC in India. So how they giving funding for research? Same thing. South Africa is a National Foundation is a funding agency. So this is giving funding to do PhD and postdoc in South Africa. Okay. So you can see sometime I like to advise young people like final year BSc or final year master students, MSc student. You can check in our website sometime. You can find out some funding which you can come with the fellowship. You can study in South Africa. Okay. So if you want any doubt, especially for education point of view, you can contact me through email or my mobile number. You can get my WhatsApp number from Dr. Rajiv. So if anything related to education and research purpose, you can contact me. You can contact me. Okay. Okay. Finally, I want to say thanks to this organized committee. Okay. Keep all the time, keep our Abdul Kalam proverbs. I changed my life because of him. Then, especially, I like to tell our India people and the Tamil people, stay unity. Don't, because I learned a lot of things from South Africa Tamil people. Here, no casteism, no religion. Everybody, unity. They develop their career. Now they are very rich now. Still, see, they came like labor here, but still, so today they are very rich because of the unity. So they're not fighting each other. So they're very kindful. So we need to spread our community unity with the kindness. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful presentation. Now the session is open for discussion.
Any questions from audience, especially from students? Any question, not only subject about South Africa, higher education, any question ask me, I will explain. Okay. So don't think I'm like a very big researcher or something. Just to think like a normal.
Well, good afternoon to you, sir. I'm Edward. Hello, sir.
Okay.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Sir, I'm Edward, working as assistant professor in the same college, sir.
Okay.
I have a doubt in nanomedicine, sir. So actually, I have a doubt how nanomedicine is better in drug delivery compared to normal medicine in terms of speed and accuracy. So why do you prefer nanomedicine?
Okay, you're asking about how
Nanomedicine is better in drug delivery compared to
yeah.
normal medicine in terms of speed and accuracy.
Yeah, actually, nanomedicine, why is it better? Actually, you see, simple, the receptor delivery, okay? See, that's why I'm telling, if you take normal medicine, it will go everywhere. The blood carrying the normal medicine, it will go everywhere. It will go to, all the body parts. So it will for example, simply I'm saying, people have one patient have lungs cancer, okay? So if we want to cure that lungs only, okay, not other kidney or other things, okay?
Okay.
So we need to target that lungs part only. So lungs, body have different type of cells. Even lungs cell is different, kidney cells is different, brain cells is different. So everything different type of cell is there. The different type of cell is playing different type of mechanism, okay? So if we take for a lungs medicine, for example, curing lungs, there are lungs medicine, lungs cancer. If we take medicine for the lungs cancer, we don't want to go to the medicine to kidney cells. We don't want to go to the medicine to brain cells. We want to go only for the lungs cells. So that nano medicine means nothing but we designing that the particle or particle, whatever we designing that material is one. That's why I'm telling you, the surface or inner part or outer part made up with the receptor, okay, for like a key and lock like that. So we're designing that molecule which is more suitable to interact with the lungs cell only. So we need to study. First of all, we need to study about lungs cell, how they're functioning, what are the proteins there, what are the materials in the lungs cell. So based on that one, we will design that nanomaterial. We target that one. Okay. So that that's why instead of taking directly medicine, if we control something with some material, it is very targetable. It's not disturbing other organs. So if we're not disturbing other organ means we're not going to get it toxic. Okay. So if we're not getting toxic, we will cure only that part only, lungs part only. Patient get to normal life. Okay.
Okay. Sir, is there any specific technique that you use for coating the drug with nanoparticles, sir? Is there
Yeah,
any?
there are so many techniques is there. Actually, there are these are industrial level is the techniques is different, lab scale is different. Okay, we
Okay.
cannot compare both. Industrial people is do different way because they are manufacturing method, but lab scale, they're like a chemically we can go and physically we can go everything. So if you for example if you do research in coating or something, just chemically, what you do, you take the nanoparticle with some solution, you add your that surface what you want to mix. So you can chemically you can mix together with the react. There are also some chemical reactions. For you can make a bond formation with the surface of nanoparticle. So there are different type of techniques there. But you want to know which technique you want to use for your material. Uh, you need to choose that one. Okay, there are, so you can chemically formulate or physically means like vaporization, like something physical, like you can apply some external force like a laser or some heating, so you can do like that.
Sir, is there any limitations to specific type of drugs? Like only specific type of drugs can be only coated. Is there any limitations?
Yes, see, we cannot quote any type of drugs. We need to choose functionally. We can choose the drugs molecule. We can load. Okay, we cannot like look like how we can say like
If any
something.
antibiotic, suppose if I isolate any antibiotic from the natural source, is it possible?
Yeah,
Is it possible to coat the antibiotic with a nano thing, sir?
yeah, we can do that one. Yeah, you can take the antibiotics. Then, but you need first you need to see the functional group of antibiotics. That functional group, how to react with your your nanoparticle surface. So
Okay.
you need to choose like that. For example, see, your antibiotic, some of the functional group, for example, carboxyl group, phenolic group, OH group இருக்கு, கார்பாக்சிலிக் குரூப் இருக்கு, அமீன் குரூப் இருக்கு. பட் இந்த குரூப் தான் வந்து உங்களுக்கு ஒரு மெயினான ஒரு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் ப்ளே பண்ணுது அந்த ப்ரோட்டீனை பைண்ட் பண்றதுக்கு அப்படின்னா அந்த குரூப்பை டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணக்கூடாது. அப்போ அந்த குரூப்பை டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணாம நம்ம எப்படி போய் அந்த நானோ பார்ட்டிகல் சர்ஃபேஸ்ல பைண்ட் பண்ற ஒரு மெத்தடை கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். ஓகேவா? இப்போ கோல்டு நானோ பார்ட்டிகல் மெட்டல் நானோ பார்ட்டிகல் வந்து அதை கோட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா அது போய் வந்து பைண்ட் ஆகாது. ஸோ அதுக்கு பொழுது என்ன பண்ணுவோம்னா, ஏன்னா நமக்கு வந்து அந்த ஃபங்க்ஷனல் குரூப் வந்து டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஸோ ஃபங்க்ஷனல் குரூப்பை டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணாம எந்த மாதிரி மெத்தட்னா, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் நீங்க வந்து பாலிமெரிக் நானோ பார்ட்டிகல் எடுத்துக்கலாம். அதை வந்து டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணாது. ஜஸ்ட் வந்து மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி உள்ளுக்குள்ள அப்படியே எப்படி உள்ளுக்குள்ள வந்து மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி விட்டுருக்கோம். அது வந்து செல்லுக்குள்ள போகும்போது அந்த ஃபங்க்ஷனல் குரூப்பை டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணாம டெலிவரி பண்ணிவிடும்.
ஓகே,
நமக்கு வந்து அந்த ஃபங்க்ஷனல் குரூப்பை டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மெத்தடை வந்து நீங்க சூஸ் பண்ணணும்.
ஓகே. And there is a general question, sir, another general question on behalf of students and others. So ஒரு ஜெனரல் டாக் இருக்கு சார் இன் தமிழ்நாடு as well as in இந்தியா. இந்தியாவில் படித்தா ஃபாரின் கண்ட்ரீஸ்ல உடனே மைக்ரோபயாலஜிக்கோ பயோடெக்னாலஜிக்கோ ஆஃப்டர் கம்ப்ளீட்டிங் எம்எஸ்சி ப்ரோக்ராம் இமீடியட்டா வாய்ப்பு இருக்கா? சப்போஸ் இப்போ ஃபாரின் வரும் அப்படின்னா ஃபாரின்ல எம்எஸ்சி முடிச்ச உடனே இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸ்ல மைக்ரோபயாலஜிஸ்ட லைஃப் சயின்ஸ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸை எடுக்கிறாங்களா அப்படின்னு ஒரு வித்தவுட் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஜென்ரலா ஒரு கொஸ்டின் இருக்கு சார் அமாங் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ். இஸ் இட் பாசிபிள் சார்?
அவங்க ஆக்சுவலி கொஞ்சம் பயப்படுறாங்க, நம்ம எம்எஸ்சி மைக்ரோபயாலஜி எடுத்தா ஜாப் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இருக்குமா, லைஃப் வந்து இப்போ ஏன்னா இன்ஜினியரிங் படிச்சுட்டு உடனே வந்து ஐடி கம்பெனிக்கு வேலைக்கு போவான், சம்பளம் வாங்குவான், வேற ஏதாவது கோர்ஸ் கவர்மெண்ட்டுக்கு படிச்சா கவர்மெண்ட் வேலையில போயிடலாம் அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஆக்சுவலி வந்து மைக்ரோபயாலஜி வந்து உண்மையிலேயே ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட் தான், சரிங்களா? அதுக்கு வந்து நிறைய வந்து ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இருக்கு. சரி, நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் எப்பயுமே பண்ற மிஸ்டேக் வந்து படிச்சுட்டு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியை வந்து தேடுறது கிடையாது. அதாவது என்னன்னா, வேலை வந்து டக்குன்னு நமக்கு வந்து ஒரு வாட்ஸ்அப் மெசேஜ்ல வந்து நமக்கு வேலை வரணும்னு நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்க மாதிரி இப்போ இருக்கிற மைண்ட் செட்டப்ல இருக்கு. நானும் வந்து நிறைய வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப்ல பயணிக்கிறேன், நிறைய ஜாப் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியை போடுறோம். பட் யாருமே வந்து அதை வந்து அதுக்காண்டி வந்து நானும் அந்த மாதிரி இருந்திருப்பேன், சரிங்களா? பட் என்னோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் நான் சொல்றேன், ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸை வந்து லிங்க்டுன்னு யூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க. அஸ் எ டீச்சரா வந்து ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸை வந்து லிங்க்டுன்னு வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க. ஃபேஸ்புக் ட்விட்டர்லாம் யூஸ் பண்றா வேஸ்ட். இந்த லிங்க்டுன்னு யூஸ்
already like recommended them to join LinkedIn.
Excuse me, sir. If possible, please keep English language as a because it's a international webinar. Sorry to say, sir.
Okay, no problem. So teach them to how to use LinkedIn, also how to use the English means just not opening the account, just to follow some industry, some professor, some university, so they can get a lot of opportunity. There are so many opportunities LinkedIn every day they are putting up, so they can get opportunity. Also they need to try with the different biotechnology company. So they need to think about that. But for me microbiology is a big opportunity worldwide, because especially after corona is a big big market coming up. So they're developing formulation, vaccine, kits. So especially microbiology and biotechnology and biochemistry people, they will get a lot of job opportunity in the future.
There is a talk, sir. Only if you have experience in India, you are eligible to get an opportunity in other countries. This is true, sir. Without experience, any student come and join in foreign countries, sir, especially in industries. So what is the student's mindset is, after finishing up MSc, they want to immediately start learning, that too in foreign countries. Is it possible in countries like South Africa, sir?
Oh, industry, no, actually after MSc not possible. They have to they have just with the degree, they nobody going to give job.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so they need some experience, work experience for sometimes they're working in some biotech company. If they got 1 year experience, 2 years experience, then they can apply to South Africa. Not only South Africa, even they apply to Canada, Australia, UK. Okay, so they can apply. So based on the experience only, what their specialization, for example, what they know, some techniques, instrument techniques, something like that. because just to a degree, nobody going to take in an industry. They want some techniques, how they handle this instrument, handle the project, something like that. Even South Africa also people doing master of microbiology, biotechnology, but still depends upon the project and it depends upon the company project and here is a master degree is different. 1 year is theoretical, 1 year is practical. They will go to industry or they will go to some technology institute. They will do 1 year project. Okay, even before they finishing master, they will publish one article also. So the techniques. So when they put in the CV, they will say they know how to operate PCR. They know how to operate electrophoresis or maintaining culture. They know all the techniques. So easily they will get job. But from India to go other country, you need skills. Okay, first of all, language skill, and another one technical skills. So if they have skills means okay, you cannot say in orally. You need to show some certificate. You know these techniques, something like that. So then only see when in an interview panel when you're taking the job employee, they will see that technically you need to show the proof of you technically qualified for this job, not just like a CV. I finishing master in microbiology. You can't get job like that.
Okay, so you are suggesting the students to take up experience in their own country first, then
First,
then look
yeah.
for
For me, just for master, they cannot go outside. They cannot develop the industry career.
Okay, so
They need to do some training from India.
Sir, is universities like you taking people from India, sir?
Yeah, they taking from India,
Okay.
but not for a master student. They taking for PhD and a postdoc. After PhD, you can come to here a postdoc, or after master you can come for PhD. But you need to see. That's why I told you the NRF National Research Foundation. Their funding is there, but not a lot like a lot of people. There also competition is there. You need to show. That's why I'm telling. If you before finishing master, if you got one publication in your hand, so people like researcher like me from university, if they see your CV, okay, during PhD you publishing article. If you ask them to PhD opportunity in their lab, so they will prefer to give you. But even some professor they like to take you, but they don't have funding. So that's why we need to apply through that South Africa funding agency. Then you need to choose the professor, you need to choose the university. So if everything is success, you can come and do PhD here, but not for master degree. I'm not advising to come to your master degree because I already told I came from ground to earth. So we need economical support to do master degree in other country.
One final question. If somebody comes from India to South Africa for doing their PhD program, so how much fund they are offering, sir, for a year in order to support their educational needs as well as for their personal needs?
There are two type of funding. Is the one is NRF, another one university funding. Normally, university funding they will go for Indian. I can say Indian to be maybe 40,000 rupees like that monthly.
Okay.
Yeah. For NRF they will give 50,000. Okay. So they will come. They will initially provide accommodation. They will provide lab facility. In South Africa, one good things. So you no need to buy any chemical, any things from even small pen also. The university provide all the things to you, chemicals, testing. See India, I know India people used to buy one chemical to research. Even the Kara station they're running here and there to do Kara station. But South Africa not like that. Everything university pay for you. You just put your knowledge. You need to work hard. You need to get the result. But the remaining thing, everything institution will take care of you. Okay.
So how long it takes, sir, generally for completing a PhD?
Here, see maximum maximum 4 years, minimum 3.5 years.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So thank you for answering all my questions, sir. Asked on behalf of students and behalf of staff members, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Anything else?
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, now I would like to call upon Mr. C. Edward, Assistant Professor of Microbiology, St. Mary's College, to deliver the vote of thanks.
In everything, give good thanks. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18. It's my pleasant duty to propose a vote of thanks on this great occasion. At the outset, I express my sincere thanks to our beloved and Almighty God for enabling us to conduct this international webinar, showering His blessings. First of all, I wish to express my heartfelt thanks to our Secretary, Reverend Sister Flora Mary, for her outstanding support in conducting this webinar. Then, I express my gratitude to our beloved and respected Principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Lucia Rose, for her marvelous encouragement and support in organizing this webinar. Next, I would like to extend my special thanks to our Deputy Principal, Reverend Sister Dr. C. Shibana, for her guidance for organizing such event. Further, I may also like to show my grateful to our Controller of Examination, Dr. R.O.K. Mary, for a valuable assistance for this webinar. In addition, I express my deepest sense of thankfulness to our beloved SSC Director, Dr. Mary Judge Baby, for her enthusiastic coverage for this webinar. Next, on behalf of Marian Star Center and Department of Microbiology SSC, St. Mary's College, Thuthukudi, and Research Department of Microbiology, Sadakathullah Appa College, Tirunelveli, express our great thanks to today's resource person, Dr. Anand Krishnan, MRSC Medical Scientist, University of Free State, Bloemfontein, South Africa, for accepting our invitation and enlighten our mind with rich information in the field of nanotechnology. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to express my sincere thanks to organizing member of Marian Star Center, Dr. Joy Silver Mary Albert, Head Department of Microbiology, St. Mary's College, Dr. Janet Rani, Head Department of Microbiology, Sadakathullah College, Tirunelveli, for their tireless effort in organizing this webinar. Finally, with my whole heart, I thank all the participants of research scholars, heads, associate professors, assistant professors, and students of host institution and all other institutions across the world for your enthusiastic participation and learning. Once again, I thank one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Dear participants, we join again here at 2:30 p.m. for the second session. Thank you. Thank you, one and all. With great honor and respect, may I invite Dr. R. Janet Rani, Head of the Department of Microbiology, Sadakathullah Appa College, Tirunelveli, to introduce and welcome the resource person and gathering.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Dr. Janet Rani, Head of the Department of Microbiology, Assistant Professor of Appa College, with immense pleasure and a great privilege. Today we are enjoying this wonderful international webinar on advanced techniques in microbiology, jointly organized by Sadakathullah Appa College and St. Mary's College. First of all, on behalf of the Department of Microbiology, Sadakathullah Appa College and St. Mary's College, it's my great privilege to welcome the guest of honor and today's resource person, Mr. Vedantam Rajangam, R&D Project Manager, Rekit Benkazer, India Limited, Garbon, New Delhi, India. On behalf of the conveners, executive members, and both of the institutions, I welcome you, sir, Job profile is simply extraordinary. Received high performance award. Received cash prize on engine delivery to complex project. And he has well-versed overseas experience working at multi-site locations, Poland, Portugal, United Kingdom, and United States of America. Am I audible to all? Shall I continue? Excuse me, ma'am. Can I hear my voice, ma'am? Joyce, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, your voice is audible.
Ma'am, you're audible. You're audible. Janet, ma'am, you're audible.
I think there is a network issue.
Ma'am, you're audible. Janet, ma'am, you're audible.
Development executive coordinator. Now is working have a once again to welcome the
Ma'am, my apologies. I could not able to hear anything. And hello, am I audible?
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for your warm welcome. Now I hand over this session to Mr. Velaidam Rajangam, sir. So over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. And I need to share my screen. Can you disconnect the screen?
Okay.
Please, ma'am. Thank you. Let me know, ma'am, once you can able to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thanks for everyone, and especially Janat ma'am and Senthil Sankar sir for giving me this opportunity to have an interaction with you. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic situation, we cannot have a face-to-face discussion. But yeah, it's a very, I would say, very encouraging thing, and especially the faculty members for your effort to do this webinar in this tough situation, and also for the students for your interest to involve and to career to see how to proceed in your career. It's really encouraging the like people for us from the different professionals and to interact. But unfortunately, we're not able to see face to face at this time. Let's see in future we can able to have a face to face in a college or situation. And before to start, am I audible, ma'am? It's clear.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
And my screen is in the presentation mode, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. And before getting into the topic, as Janat ma'am gave me the short introduction, I will just say from my side, I born and brought up everything in this town, Tirunelveli. I studied my school in Chapter Higher Secondary School, and I did my post-graduation in St. Xavier's in Plant Biology and Biotech, and passed out in 2007. After my graduation, post-graduation, I started my career in
Infrag Limited as quality QC analyst. And then I worked there for 1 year, and then I moved to Reckitt or Reckitt Benckiser in 2008. And from 2008 till date, I am working there as a in the R&D and different functions I rolled on. And I worked in different countries also, in India, Poland. In Poland, I was supporting for entire UK and entire Europe, and UK is our headquarter, where I'm supporting for the entire RB throughout the globe, and US. Current position, as Jonathan mentioned, I'm responsible for the project management in our R&D center and for the South of Asia countries, including Sri Lanka, India, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh. This is a very short update. Regarding Reckitt, before getting into the presentation, I want to give you very quick update on Reckitt, where what we are doing, everything. Previously, we used to call us Reckitt Benckiser, and now we renamed it our company as Reckitt. I don't know how much of you are aware of Reckitt, and we are the maker of the Dettol, Harpic, Lysol, and many products, more than 100 products. And just a very quick video for you guys regarding the Reckitt. It will be just 1 minute video, and I will play it for you. Cool. This is Reckitt. And before going to next slide, ma'am, you can hear the audio also, right? Not only the video.
Yes, sir.
That's fine. Okay. This is our Reckitt. We are 200 years old company. Previously, it is Reckitt and Benckiser was two different company, and then it was merged with Reckitt and Coleman, and Reckitt and Coleman merged with Reckitt Benckiser. Now we are Reckitt, and these are all our range of products, especially in India. And we operate in 3 category: one in health, hygiene, and nutrition. Previously, it was home, and now home is a part of hygiene, and we operate in nutrition. Health includes Strepsils, Nurofen, Gaviscon, Mucinex, kind of like a healthcare products. And hygiene includes Dettol, Harpic, Lysol, Martin, Vibes, Sillet Bang, etc. And nutrition includes Enfamil and Enfag Grow, Enfamigan. This kind of nutrition products which are recently added to our portfolio. This is all about Reckitt, and I am whole and sole responsible for the Dettol range of products for India, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh, as I mentioned before. And I am responsible for this entire new products implementation in these markets to support and roll out of the existing products from the different countries. And we are, as I mentioned, 200 years company, and throughout the globe we are 12,000 crores company, and India it's something around 5,000 to 6,000 company, 6,000 crores company. It's a huge with 40,000 people, and in India it's more than 1,000 people are working. It's all about our company. I will take the questions at the end if you have anything about the company, product, anything. And yes, one thing I forgot to mention, that as a Dettol, the first thing comes to the support for the COVID. We are working round the clock 24/7, and we are working obviously from home except the manufacturing facility. So even today we used to have a call without any working time. We have a relaxed, a flexible working time. We are supporting for the COVID, for the government, to the entire country. So for further more questions on product and our company, I will take it at the end. Okay. Now, without wasting my time or without much briefing, let's get into the topic here for today: career focus. In under the career focus, I'm going to take you guys through how to get or how to get yourself prepared for the job in the market today as soon as you complete outside. Let me make it very clear. I'm not here to tell you what you should do. I'm going to say or share my experience, share what I have came across throughout my career experience in total 14 years in the market, how it's possible to get the job in easy way in the market. So it's kind of sharing our experience. So feel free to ask question during the presentation or at the end also. After this last session, the read always, and I will have a question. We can have a discussion kind of stuff. Okay, career focus. The first topic in the career focus is to fix the target. What is the career focus? What you have to fix the target? Okay. As most of the case, I used to have the discussion session, but unfortunately we have a webinar, so I will go one by one. But even because of this experience, it will come question and answer way. Okay. First, the fix the target is now in the market or in most of the people, I see outside as soon as they complete their careers, I see the students are not knowing where to go, what to do. They are very good in academic, and their knowledge is absolutely equal or compared to, and in some cases much better than so-called esteemed institutions like IIT, BITS, Pilani, etc., etc. It's not only in India. In every throughout the globe, wherever I have worked, I've seen the people where they used to come out their experience with the not the metro cities from the second metro cities like town like us. They're good in academic, but they're not having the exposure. So the first suggestion or first thing I will say, fix your target where you want to go for the job. I agree with you. You cannot fix the company where you want to get the job, but you can fix in which field you need the job. So first and foremost step is fix the target, either to get into government job or research field or job at private company or private industry. That should be our first target. And then once your targets are fixed, it is like building on, or you need to lay down the track, or you need to plan for your track to achieve this target. Today, morning session, the Anand sir, I was viewing the Anand sir session through YouTube, and it was excellent session. Anand sir explained mostly on nanotechnology and the research field. And for government job and research field, a part of the which Anand sir completed, the government job, you can contact your teachers or the anyone from the government job, how to crack the competitive exam, anything. Today, I will take you through the job, how to crack the job or get the job in the private companies and industries. Is it clear? Shall I move on? Okay. Once you fix the target, once you decide whether you want to go to government job or private job. Government job, you have to do the first step is you need to prepare for the government examinations. You need to start working for the competitive exam, objective questions, reasoning, etc., etc. That we can discuss later on, or with anyone from the government officials in future can able to take. In private job, what will be the first step? I would like to ask face to face, but okay. The first step is very important. Always remember, there is one proverb in Chinese: the journey of 1,000 miles will start from the single first step. So it is very important. Sometimes people will come out. The main problem is the starting point. Once they will start, they will go. They cannot even stop at all. They will come up with very good. They have very hidden talents, everything. But the starting point is for the problem for them. So that is very, very important. You should not hesitate. You should not afraid. Get ready. Put put the first step. Don't worry for the failure, afraid of anything. Just put the first step and get ready. In your case, if you decided to go for private job, your first step is to prioritize. What is prioritization is, you need to prioritize what you have to do first, what is second. That is a prioritization, that kind of stuff. I will play one more video and it will explain how to prioritize, and let the video complete and then I will explain. Just watch on it. And yeah, I forgot to mention, I've taken all the videos from YouTube and pictures are from YouTube except our company product only. So it is openly available. And of course, I will share the presentation also at the end of the thing. You can take it from there. And if anything you need to get clarified, let's are most welcome. And just for your clarification, all the videos, all the resources are available in the internet itself. So starting with the first video, I would have given the demo if it is face to face, but yeah, the same thing is available in the video format. Let's go through it. Just a background of this video, he's the professor and giving a lecture to his student on how to prioritize, what to prioritize first and what should come second. So let's continue watch this video and then I will explain furthermore. Oh, sorry. Okay. Hope you got, but let me explain. The jar the professor shown is our life, okay? And the white balls he put is our important stuff, like our families, our passion. Passion includes your studies. And the small beads which to fill our life is our job and other important stuff related with the home, self financial stability, etc., etc. And the sand, it's different. It's all other things like small things, happiness, and so-called today's happiness. Okay. And if you do, and the student is asking what the beer is representing, beer is nothing but, even if you concentrate on good thing, the bad thing will just go off. You don't have the time. Today, it's the reality. Even if you take the school students who is studying from 12 up to 12th standard, he's so busy. Whereas if you come to college, frankly speaking, we have much more time than the 12th standard student. And it's because of the system or the society, whatever it came. But we are not, or we are well trained in the academic, but we are not trained in the social and kind of activities of the soft skill like prioritization, time management, etc., etc. So the first thing comes is the priority. In the priority, there are different things you need to do. First thing, the first priority, whomsoever, it is the faculty members, staffs, parents, neighbor, teachers, you yourself, students. The first thing first is health. Take care of your health. Even if you're a student, go for some time and taking care of health, morning exercise, evening exercise. It is not just one day exercise, the daily. Go for playing, physical playing in the evening. Take care of your health. That is should be your first priority. And next, list out the task. What does it mean? It means, students, you have many different things, and many of you have came from different condition, different society, different people. You have to list what the task is. Example, the task is to complete the academic with good percentage, not on the grades on the paper. You should knowledgeable. You should come up with the knowledgeable. That will come in the further slide. Okay. And next is you have to take care of your families. In few cases, sometimes the people have to, students have to take care. In financial support also they have to provide. So you have to list out what are the tasks, and then split the task into smaller activity or work and plan which one to become first. For example, for you, the college students must be, if you say outside abroad India, finishing or 12 up to school 12th standard, it's easy. Getting admission or getting into universities for UG, PG is very, very tough, and they have to put a lot of effort for them. Whereas in India, it's completely different. It's straight opposite. Okay. If you take passing in school with good mark, it's really tough. You have to go for a lot of tuitions, coaches, everything. And getting into universities, it's relatively tough, but most of the people crack into it, and we are struggling because of the population. But yeah, we can get into any of the universities, but we are not engaged ourselves. It is because the responsibility comes to us. Previously, when it's college, parents, teachers will take care of us. Whereas in college, we ourselves have to take care. Whatever the teachers, professors are teaching, they are just guiding. And you are lucky today. They have picked up in the academic institution, as I mentioned. They pulled us, Anand sir and myself, for you to guide. And this kind of stuff, it just show you the path, and you should focus. That is the main objective for today. So first, list down what are the things you have at front of you, and break down into small activity, and plan which one need to be completed first, what should be done first. And sometimes people will plan beautifully, but they don't work the plan. I'll tell you, planning is easy, and work the plan is really tough, and you have to work daily, every minute, every hour, every minute, every second. It might be boring. I agree with you. My apologies. It's because of the external sound and it's raining here. Okay. We have to work daily. Sometimes it will be boring with the start. Okay. My suggestion will be, you should work for yourself. It will be boring. Just don't think, just I'm studying. You are not just studying. You are studying to take your family one step ahead. You're studying microbiology, biochemistry, whatever it is. You're studying to serve for the society to one step ahead. Don't ask me what I'm going to do. Even if you work, go to job, you will pay tax. And that is good for this country. And I don't want to get into politics, but yes, even knowingly, unknowingly, whatever we do, it will have an impact on your family, with you, with your family, with the society, with your neighbors, everyone. So always think in a broader sense, not on the smaller sense, what I'm going to do. Whatever I'm doing, for example, I'm saying, I'm working in Dettol company, Dettol Harpic, it's just cleaning, okay? If you say it's just cleaning, but I won't say just cleaning. We are providing healthier, cleaner, clean country, clean life for a healthier life. Or clean people, we are encouraging the people to be clean to have a healthier life, okay? And we most of the people realize the cleanliness in this pandemic situation. When it's corona comes up, all the cleaning products sales are going up, people are rushing to market and buying the products. So we are not just producing the cleaning soap or cleaning Harpic or whatever it is. We are making the people to live clean and hygienic environment and lead happier lives. So it just don't think in a smaller ways, think in a broader sense. Plan work and then work the plan daily. And once you do, we are not saying that you should not encourage, you should not play, spend the time with friends or entertainment. You should do, but the first thing first, you prioritize your work, you concentrate first time wherever we need more time, and then obviously spend the time wisely with your friends, with their families. And during the college period is a memorable period. You won't get second opportunity until unless you are back to as a teacher in the college. You have, it's a one-time job, you have to work in the, or you will be learning in the college for time. So spend the time wisely. So this is the first step in the career focus, is to set the goal. Once you set the goal, prioritize the task. Shall we move on to the next one? Good. Now we have the target, or we fix the target, either it's government job you want to go or private job you want to go, and then you prioritize the activity. Now you need to build on. If you decided to go for a private job, you need to build on your priority and your plan. How you will do? You have to explore the world. My question will be, as a life science student, I'm not only taking microbiology students, I will take physics, chemistry, biology, botany, zoology, biochemistry, microbiology, biotechnology, everyone, life science students. What were you thinking? What are all the companies we can get into the job? If anyone want to add, please add on. What are all the companies you think you can get the job or get into the job? Anyone? Okay, let me continue. Say, I'm going to give an example. It is not only this company you can go. Take microbiology. The microbiology students or any of the bio life science students can get into the FMCG and pharma companies directly. And that means they used to advertise for the job requirement, saying they need chemistry candidate, they need botany candidate, they need biochemistry, biotechnology, microbiology, etc. etc. And if you take FMCG products, these are all the company products. I'm not giving companies, company products, because most of the company names you might not be aware, but the products you might be aware of it. Okay, like Dettol, it's from Reckitt, and Ujala from Jyoti Laboratories. So these are all the products you can go directly, and these are all the pharma majors. These are the companies or the major or the companies which is operating in India. You don't need to go for job in olden days. Go to take the file, go to door to door asking for the job. Now you sit in the system, just go through their website, and they list down most of the majority of the companies are listing down their job through their job site. Nowadays, previously people have to go to one by one through reference, etc., etc., and then people used to recruit through the agencies. Now that era got gone. Now people are companies have started recruiting directly, because first thing, they can save time, and second, they can save money instead of giving the wasting or waiting for the candidates to onboard. And now they are giving a good candidate. They are searching for their requirement and they are coming here. Okay, these are all the direct companies I'm saying. Apart from this, if you are microbiology or biochemistry, you can go to paint industries. If you're microbiology, especially microbiology and biochemistry students, you have opportunity in the automobile sector also. And microbiology is a very wider field, and many of the companies are recruiting to have micro-free environment, and they are recruiting micro technicians, especially for their companies. Hello. I think some question, or I don't know. Okay. Most of the companies are recruiting through, as I mentioned, they're recruiting through their own career site. Just go there in the internet site or in their home. Nowadays, even 2 GB is free for every college students. Sit at home, just go and see what are all the things they are asking for. And my suggestion is, we don't wait to complete your UG 3 years and PG 2 years. Even if you are studying now, go and check in this company site. Even the first year students, I will encourage you to go to the company site and check, or at least you will know what are all the things the companies are asking. And moreover, some of the companies will call for the internship. That means the people who are currently studying, they will call for the recruitment to give the training or give some short-term projects during the summer holidays kind of stuff. So if you complete 18 years, if you complete school studies, the market is open. And if anything clicks, go and search. Definitely something will click on one day. I agree that things won't click on the first day itself. You have to go round and round of search. So one is food major, and food major includes majority of companies in India, food and FMCG companies and pharma companies. India is one of the leading sector in pharma. So there are hundreds of companies. I have listed only 50 or 30 companies, which is very key players, I will say. Whereas in Johnson & Johnson, if you take in pharma companies, they are in both in FMCG, food and pharma. And their major sector is pharma. That's why I placed in pharma side. And Mankind is also there in hygiene sector also. So many companies are playing. Just go, type FMCG company, it will come. Or else just take any product from market and just go to their website, and you will know what all the company is. There is a good thing. If the time permits, or in some days, once the college will reopen, I can come to face. I can give you the speech on how the company operates. Now I'm not going into this section of company, how the company will operate. Now I'm just touching on the career side. I'm focusing from the student's point of view. Okay. Once you decide private sector and the company, identify the requirement. That's what I mentioned. Go to their site, identify what the companies is asking you. And if it is first year students, you are at right time. You have 3 years. If you are UG student, you have 3 years to build on the requirement what the company is asking. If you don't have, if first year, second year is fine. Third year, if you decide to go to job immediately next year, then you don't have, or we have lesser time, you have to start immediately. And of course, master students, I would suggest you have to do immediately. It's late, but not better to late, not nothing. Okay. Imagine one thing, or if I ask me whether it's a good time to go for a job after UG, or if you want to go to PG. Most of the companies is recruiting after master degree or post graduation for the management side or the R&D quality side. Okay. And if you did UG, you can crack the job in the manufacturing or supply side. What a supply side is, they used to produce the product and they will supply to market. So manufacturing sector, UG can have a better choice. And once you can get into the job, you can continuously study through correspondence course or distance education, and you can build on your career skill, get master certificate, and move to R&D or something. Whereas if it is our PG students, if you decide to go to job and private companies, it's the right time. And most of the R&D is quality, regulatory. They will recruit on master degree only. Okay. So just go to the site and see. I would suggest instead of instead of FMCG and food industry, pharma will give you more regulated market, so they will give more requirements. So go to them and see what they are asking for. Sometimes they don't call only for microbiology. They will ask for microbiology with analytical skill. In the sense, you have to come up with some exposure in the analytical knowledge of how to GC will operate, how the HPLC will operate, kind of stuff. Not only the culture, microbiology, because most of the microbiology lab in the companies are associated with or within the analytical setup. So they will look for the both the career skills. So in that case, if you come up, you can develop your skill on that area also. Sometimes they will ask for particular certification course in your field of expertise. For example, in microbiology, I don't know, some particular strain, they might ask for some certification, anything. So you have a time when you are studying, you can easily build up on that. In most cases, you can get it from your college itself. That will be very easy. Okay. Once you know the requirement, get trained. Get trained in the sense, I would suggest here, go for the training into the companies during your summer holiday. Unfortunately, you cannot go now because of this remote location or remote working culture, working from home. Yeah, most of the companies are not taking it now, but once it will come down, hopefully, fingers are crossed. But look for the training. Getting into the training in the company is very easy. During the summer holidays, or if the time permits, go for project. Get the letter from your HOD, from your college. Approach any of the companies which you like, and approach them through the websites in the through the address in the website, and approach the company directly through the HR, and definitely you will be called for. For example, I'm saying when I'm studying in Saviors, I think the year is 2003. I approached Santa Biotech. It is in Chennai, okay? And I took it from the address from the internet. I approached them, and I went to Chennai for meet the HR person in there. I gave the letter. After viewing the letter or reviewing the letter, and they said, why you came so much to Chennai? Our factory is in Tirunelveli. And they forwarded to Tirunelveli. I went. Luckily, I come to know after going to Chennai, and they are in Tirunelveli. While studying in, I think, second to third year, for 2-3 months, I was there in Tirunelveli. I was doing for training along with my friend. So that kind of stuff is easy. Companies will give training for the summer vacations. They have the program also. In my companies, they have the program for the summer trainings as well. But to fulfill, you have to do the entrance or exams in our company. Whereas in most of the company, there is they have a special orientation program for the freshers. They will give training. It will help in 2 ways. One, you will learn something new, and next, you are in the company campus, and you will know what the company is working, how what the companies are doing, and you know what the company is looking for, and you will build on it. And if the company will definitely like, and it is one way of cracking the job easily. Sometimes what will happen, if the candidate is interested in training and he is very serious about learning, company will watch it. One thing always remember, whenever you enter into the company will open a file on your name, and it will be always there. It won't go archive even after 10 years or 15 years, and they will keep on maintaining. If whatever you will do, it will be recorded. And if you go for training, they will record and they will watch out your activities. And if you do good in the training itself, and they will offer a job in a soft way, kind of. I used to say for the training candidates, I will say, come here and meet me after your completion of career or education. If the jobs is available, we will consider you, kind of like that I will say. But we will be always having you in the mind. And whenever you will apply after your completion of your course, you'll chance of winning or chance of getting job in that company is easy, because they know you well, and they have seen you, or the companies have seen you have been working. So try to get into the companies, or try to know the company, what they are doing, what the requirement is. Try to get in with the company and get training there itself. It is the very easiest way. Instead of completion and then searching for job, it is very easy. And always remember, most of the jobs are filled before they got advertised, even in the government sectors, but not directly. Government sectors are going in nowadays, they are going strictly through competitive exams, but in olden days, yes. In companies, yes, they will have always in mind, and then the chance of getting the CV success is high. Once you are trained, you have to prepare yourself. What does it mean is, you are just trained, okay? And if you go for a training in first year summer holiday or second year summer holiday, you have 1 more year for the UG students and 1 year for the PG students. prepare yourself, started getting the knowledge on the particular field, and get ready. Even if they call for interview, think they are going to call them for interview tomorrow. And one more thing I want to clarify here: whatever we are studying is much advanced technology. Not all the companies are that much in advance in real world. In few companies, especially in pharma like Sun Pharma, uh, Himalaya, they are much advanced and they are investing much on the research and they are using the highly advanced technology. Whereas in most of the companies, even like our company, we are not investing much on the technologies. We are investing much on the people to who can bring the knowledge, and technology we will outsource it. So that is whatever you're studying, the reality is studying is much advanced when compared to the real life world. So always remember to not to lose or not to withdraw the basic. Always remember the basic. That is the key. Wherever you go, whatever the buildings you build, whatever the technology you use, basic is important. So don't forget the basic. You can go for gene technology, you can go for molecular technology, biotechnology, very advanced level of biotechnology, automation, everything. But always remember the basic science and basic science. That will help you to get job in private sector especially. Okay. Once you fix, just a ramp up, just a quick catch up of review. We fix the target, and then first step we prioritize our activity, we plan our work and work the plan. Next we build on, we identify the requirements and we are getting trained and we are preparing ourselves. Okay. Moving to next one. Real life is different from the our dream life. Dream life, whatever we dream, we will live with it. Whereas in real life, there is no smooth passage. It will be up and down, and we have to ready for it. Okay. First thing first in the challenges, don't afraid of the challenge. Don't worry. Even if I studied, I will get a job or not. What I will get. Don't think over or don't react overactive. Like what will we do? What I will do if I don't get the job? Kind of stuff. Okay. Life is life. You have to face it, and be bold, be strong. You will, with the effort you will put, you will get a job, and your career will be very smooth going forward. The only thing is whatever I said in the previous slides. Okay. Just I will play another one video. The challenge. He's the Heather. He's the athlete in US, and she's a very good athlete and very good racer. See what has happened. Her target is to win the race, and he get trained to win the race in the race running race, and he prepared herself. Now you see what is happening. Just 2 minutes video. Let it complete, and then I will take you further.
வந்துட்டுனா
Okay, before proceeding further, ma'am, I'm audible, right? There is no cut on the video or voice, right? Janet ma'am, Farani ma'am.
So you are audible, sir.
Okay, good. So, hope it is interesting, right? It is a real incident. It is not just a video or just for the sake of our presentation. It is a real life happened, I think, in 2008 or 2010. I don't know the year, but yeah, she's a Heather. He won second prize. She was the one comes again. They did this time split analysis. Accordingly, she had been a second. Same. As I mentioned, she's trained. She fixed the target. She's trained. She's well prepared, but it is not smooth. She fell down, and she's not just fell down. She went out of the race. She got up again. She accepted the challenge. She won the race. The second, actually, she's the winner. I will say, because she fell down and she came up with and covered the thing. So, as I mentioned, first, don't afraid of the challenge. Be bold and be strong and accept the challenge. Or second thing, we need to do the change. Sometimes we will study. I did plant biotechnology, okay, and I'm giving my example. It is very easy for me to correlate. I did plant biotechnology. I had been recruited in the infrared for the plant-based fruit technology, fruit drug company. From there, I moved to Rekit to work in the Martin. That time it was, they were been driving from the plant extract kind of stuff. Once the project is over, I was given the task to see or to continue with Rekit for the different options to come up with some other field. If I have not accepted the challenge, I should have moved from Rekit to some other company. I accept the challenge. I learned from there, and then I learned the soap technology, and then I moved to Dettol, and then I learned the project management. So I'm here now. So you have to get ready for the change, and you have to always update yourself on the changes, what is happening in and around. So just remember one thing, at continuation of this, whatever you are studying, and when you complete 3 years or 5 years, including the PG, it is not the end. It is the first step you cross in your studying. Studying is going to be throughout your life. Even after your retirement, you have to continue studying. That is my last thing. Always read, always. So your education knowledge is not going to complete here. Your college academy, your post-graduation or your undergraduation is going to end. Your study is not going to change. So always study and accept the change and update yourself throughout your career. And then most important thing is here, stay focused. You should not get distracted with your targets. Even if after you get the job, you got trained everything, you get the job, if you're in a company, you have to update yourself continuously. That's the key in private companies. And forget to mention, most of the private companies are bringing the examinations in every 3 years. Like TCS, Infosys, from the IT field, they are the first one to implement this. Every 3 years, they used to have the examinations, and whomsoever the employee, they have to pass that exam to get the next year promotion or increment. For 3 years, they will give. After 3 years, you have to pass. If you are not passing, they will give second chance. Still, you are not passing, they will give second and third chance. And if you are not passing there also, they will say you are not updating yourself. And you can continue the job there, but you cannot expect any promotion or anything. Same thing is applicable or getting implemented in most of the companies in nowadays. And whereas it is not in that way, in other companies, especially in our companies, what they do is they will assess from the lower grade to senior grade, or from the executive level to when you want to promote to the associate level, manager level or associate level, they will do the assessment to see how much you have learned on the job. So learning or studying is updating yourself is always throughout the process. So stay focused. Even if you got the job, and definitely you will get a job, after getting the job, stay focused on updating yourself. Okay. So I think this is the last session. We have 5 minutes more. Achieve the goal. If you do all the things, whatever we mentioned before, achieving the goal is easy. It is not anything like a tough task. But the way we are going, how we are explaining, We have to think in an innovative way. As I mentioned, if the person is asking me, I can say, asking me what you are doing. I can say in two ways. I'm working in soap company, or I can say I'm working in Dettol to protect the people from the microbes, from everything, to lead their hygiene life and happier life. Okay. So how we are saying is different. How we are thinking is different. So always think innovative way. I will play one last video. It is a company called WestJet in Canada. Their sales are dropping down and down. Okay. And what they did is they think innovative way. And they reboost the customer because during the Christmas time, what will happen? People used to travel, and it is a very worst area worst time for the travel throughout the area, especially in Europe and Western world. That is a worst climate. People won't like to travel, but when they are traveling, their interest level will be down. Even the festival season, they won't come or enjoy. So they bring back the interest back. Just think the video, just see the video, and then I will explain you further on how to take it in an innovative way or think innovative. Okay. Okay, considering the time, I'm just going to fast forward it. Basically, what they're doing is the flight is going to travel from Toronto to another city in Canada, and they put one scanner. With the Santa was there. He's asking the every passenger what they want, and someone say socks, someone say underwear, someone say TV, someone say tablet, and kids are saying that they want toys. Okay, and let's see. I'm just doing fast forward, considering the time. What they will do, they will send the list to the they will send the list what the passenger asked to the another city, and the staffs from that city go and purchase before this flight land in that particular city. Fine. It is interesting, right? The simple way, just to keep the business grow, their company thought or think in an innovative way. Just and they charge everything from the passenger only, but they gave a surprise. Okay, always whenever we buy or we get a gift, it will be happy for the moment. So before they land, the whatever the customer asked, and they gave it in a customer in a gifted in a nice way, and everyone was happy. So what you can do in a what you can think in an innovative way if you're passing out or coming out of this one from your college, you can try to add your CV from the old way to the different formats and include some photos, whatever, include some training certificates in the CV itself. That will be eye catching. And if you call for an interview, don't go blank. Go with some presentation and some products. I was really amazed. One of the interview I was doing from the, I think the guy is from Hyderabad or somewhere from Telangana. And I was interviewing. He had not come up with this any of this CV, any of this certificate, nothing. He came up with the product. What it was really surprising and it was eye catching, right? The guy was came for the interview and he was coming up with the product, and automatically he got selected because we were thinking for the some herbal kind of soap, and he worked on the botanical soap, and he came up with the product that through college he come up with. Like that, you think innovative way, express yourself in a different way what you have achieved. For example, I'm saying we have the ancillary. Okay, if botany students will be there, they will study botany as a major, and they will have ancillary subject as chemistry. When it comes to pharma, they will always recruit chemistry people, and they will reject the botany CVs. Okay, I got, I have seen one of my friend got who studied with along with me got through this biocon where they called for the chemistry candidate. What he did innovative is he did not just say he had passed out botany. He said he passed out botany along with chemistry. In chemistry, he had studied this many things. He has knowledge is this much, and he's brilliant. Kind of stuff he had added into the CV. So the company back on the recruiter in Bicon had seen, oh, he had some additional knowledge. They want chemistry, but he has botany knowledge. So definitely he's writing, thinking in a different way, in an innovative way, and he will add the value to the company. He was there now. And then now I think he's moved to another company, Anthem Bioscience or something. But yes, now he the small things, don't hesitate whether it will add value or not. Don't hesitate, just do in a different way. I would suggest if you are final year students, think of having a mock interview before going out. You can ask your take a help of your teachers or professors, ask them to interview, or else you can call the people like us from the industry just to give us instead of speech or instead of presentation, you can call us to run a mock interview. We can select a few people that based on your list, we can do a mock interview. That is also the kind of innovative way. And as I mentioned, the next step or the final to achieve your goal, don't hesitate. Like I mentioned before, don't afraid, be bold, don't hesitate to express yourself. You might be wrong. Nothing it's going to be hurt you if you are wrong. Okay, it is your view, the way you are looking. What will max people will say, okay, you are wrong, it is not work. But your thinking is good. That is the value. So don't hesitate. Express yourself, whatever the mind, whatever you thought, you can express. To express yourself, the first question is, if it will be face-to-face interview, I will be putting a lot of questions. Come up and speak more. When you speak more, you will learn more. You ask the questions. You always ask it why the presentation is happening today, why I am giving the presentation today, why the Anand sir gave in the morning today. Why, like that, you ask why. You ask a lot of questions first yourself and ask, open your mouth, ask outside. You will come to know a lot of things and you will learn many things. Okay. With this, I am at the end. As I mentioned last, always read good books. These are all the books I recently completed, which are very, very useful, of which The Walk is the movie, which will be good. You should, at least once, the student should watch how the person is, wire worker, want to achieve his passion. So always read, which will help throughout your life. With all this, thank you. And just a quick catch up. we did is from the career focus, only 5 steps I put. First, fix the target and start the first step or start act on it and build on, develop your talents, get trained, prepare yourself, face the challenge and accept the challenge. Automatically, you will achieve the goal. Leave the hesitation part, everything else. Wish you all the best. And I'm here for the question, anything. And over to you, madam. And you can ask the question now, or else I will leave you my mail ID and phone number. You can ask later.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful presentation. Now the session is open for discussion.
Yes, ma'am. I'm open for the questions. My dear students, I am not going to shut down. I'm not going to leave until I will get at least one question. Then only I will be happy that this is valued presentation.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon.
Sir, I'm Edward from the Department of Microbiology, working as assistant professor.
Thank you, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I have some questions on behalf of myself as well as for the students, sir. And your presentation was really wonderful, sir. It was really impressive, and you gave a lot of very needful insights to the students as well as for the teaching staff also, sir. And I have some questions to discuss with you. The first question is, what are the microbial products actually that is in current need as far as the company like yours? What are the microbial products actually you are looking for?
Edward, sir, thanks for your question. If I understood rightly, the microbial products you are asking, right?
Yes, actually, your company is producing or they are manufacturing certain products which are being applied in healthcare industries or healthcare aspect, home cleaning aspect, and all.
Yes.
So for which you may use certain chemicals. So instead of chemicals, we may use certain microbial products also, right? As a substitute. So right now, for any microbial products so that it can be used in your company products manufacturing.
Okay. As I mentioned in this presentation, we are still using the old or the conventional thing. We are investing much on the people. Okay. If you are, to answer your question, we are still using the old our products. That PCMX is our key ingredient and BKC in different products. So we are not using the product. We are using the molecules or the reagents which will give the microbial effect.
Okay.
The main reason is, if you go for the main reason is we need to consider the cost in our mind. So that is the main reason we always go for the molecules or reagents which will give the microbial effect, which can be added into our existing product.
Okay, not directly from the microbes, right?
No,
sir?
no, yes.
Okay. Suppose if anybody has already worked on specific product, like any enzyme or like any kind of specific protein, will you give first priority for those people, sir?
Yes, yes. That is the key, and it will make our life easy. When we do the research, if you have, that's why it's good to have the relationship with the companies, the academic colleges, universities. We encourage to have a relationship with them, so that whatever we will be doing the research and we will be aware of it, wherever we will be required in our R&D purpose, we will directly reach out to you. So nowadays, or in olden days, what we did, we used to do the research in the online, and we'll come to know the paper presented there, and from there we'll contact the people. So it will be good if you have a relationship with the companies, the relationship between the companies and the universities and colleges. It will be much easy, and we should always encourage, or we should be helpful between the maintaining this relationship or building up this relationship between the companies.
Okay. So how to know actually what is the need of the company? Suppose if company needs a specific item, so how it is known to the people, sir? How it is known to the life science people, or how it is known to the research people, sir? Actually, this company needs this kind of product only. So how we can know that, sir?
It cannot be easy, because we ourselves don't know whether the product will success or not. Okay. So not only our company, in most of the company, we are doing a trial and error method. When we do the research, we always go for the pilot scale first. Okay. And from the pilot scale, we will, if we click there, for example, I'm saying, if we want to decide to launch a new product in India, okay, we won't go for national wide launch at the first go. We'll pick up any of the particular state. Okay. For example, if you take Tamil Nadu, and the person working in this company will know the Tamil culture. Like I am from Tamil Nadu, I know the Tamil culture, what we are looking for. And we will implement there. If it click there, we'll expand it to the other states. Okay. It is hard directly coming, you cannot, because of this trade agreements, many things, you cannot able to know what the company is doing or not, but you can know what the company is looking for. For example, if Dettol is there or Reckitt is there, we'll always go for 3 sector: health, hygiene, and nutrition. Nutrition, we cannot go with the microbial effect. Okay. And hygiene or health, we cannot go with microbial effect, but in hygiene, definitely we need microbial activities. So you can think in that way. You have to pick up, that's why we have to screen the companies, and you have to list, take out the companies from the list, and you have to work along with them. That will be easy for you.
Okay. And another question, sir. Actually, as a life students, anybody coming out of the college, they directly want to join to the R&D sector, right now, sir? Everybody is much interested in R&D. Yeah. Only few students get placed in R&D sector. So company like you does have any other option apart from R&D sector for life science students, sir?
There are many. You can go for regulatory. For regulatory, you should know BA standard. You need to build. That's why I said you get to know the requirements. Okay. You can get into regulatory. You can get into the quality functions, and you can get into the technical functions. Technical functions in the sense R&D will develop the product and they will give it to the manufacturing. In manufacturing, there is some technical person will be there to execute the developed products in a large scale. So there you can able to help. Even in manufacturing, there is a requirement of life science students, because life science students, if you are recruiting the life science student in manufacturing, the life will be easy for the company. They no need to explain the reactions. They know the reactions. Okay. So you can get into R&D plus regulatory, quality, and supply technical, and even manufacturing.
Okay. Is it applicable for both UG as well as PG, sir?
In manufacturing, UG is fine. Most of the company will consider them on the very initial stage or the first level. If you want to get into quality, regulatory, or technical, PG is preferable. Some companies will still accept UG, but most of the companies, especially MNC companies, will accept the PG. But yeah, it is not particular. They prefer PG, but the candidate, it depends on the candidate. If the UG candidate is much more brighter than the PG candidates, obviously they will pick up the UG. They won't see the thing. The basic quality, all the companies will say the graduation.
Okay, the big company like you, will they give preference to the freshers, sir, soon after they come out of the college?
Obviously, yes. The only challenge for the fresher will be they should aware of the technologies or the basic technologies. I'm saying that's why the training is important, which I mentioned in this presentation. What has happened is nowadays, whomsoever coming after 2 years of experience from different company, they will consider as fresher. They will put it in the pool and they will consider, or they will go for some exams and they will filter through that.
Okay.
But UG or the fresher is always preferable for the entry level job, and it is easy for the company to get trained them from the basic.
Okay. And few more things to clarify, sir. Can I?
Sorry?
Few more things to clarify.
Yes, please. If the time permits, I don't have any restriction. You go ahead.
Madam, shall I go ahead?
Yes, sir. No problem.
Okay. Actually, sir, as a manager point of view or as a recruiting point of view, what do you think, sir? What are the items should be highlighted in a CV, fresher's CV, in terms of skills and techniques?
Okay. First thing first, you in the CV is going to be your first phase for other companies to know what you are. Okay. So first you put what you know or what in actual. So the questions will become not on the CV. CV is just a qualification or the first entry point to get into the interview. Okay. Whatever the interview questions will come, only the first question will come from the CV. Rest everything will come from the answer from the first question from the candidate. Okay. In CV, it is important, go through as soon as you come across the job, go through the JD, ask for the job description and go through the requirements mentioned in the JD and type the JD or type the CV according for the job requirements. As I mentioned, if
here, sorry for disturbing you. Here I have a point to note. Suppose my CV does not have any information related to the JD, then what can I do?
Okay,
the JD needs certain specific techniques. The techniques I have not learned or I do not know. So in that case, what can I compare my CV to the JD, sir?
As I mentioned earlier, your JD definitely will link to your, you can link to your CV because the JD, most of the JD will come from the basic. If you come from the basic, definitely you have covered across, okay? And go through it and put, even if you come across, you don't know anything, and put what you know. And you have to think that way in an innovative way to write your CV, express what you know in a shorter form. Sometimes people will say, I completed the microbiology. That's all. And they say microbiology 2020 batch and this much score. I know for my job, where I'm recruiting the people, I want only 60% mark. Even if you 80%, it's fine. But I know what you learned in the microbiology. So brief them. Any particular technology you learned, mention in the CV. Any trainings you attended. The trainings have more value. So if you attend any training, please mention in the CV. You don't know whether it will be useful for company or not, but if you could mention that, company will think of it. They will go for it. Okay. And if you put anything you did on projects, please mention briefly in the CV. And that will have more value. Trainings, projects, and any technology, anything you came across, you learned with a more interest, mention these three. If you don't have anything apart from the JD to mention directly or correlate directly, please put this three. Okay.
Okay. So will we have any direct option or direct chance to get recruited in MNC, sir, without having any experience? Because this is the biggest question among students, sir. Seeing other people like people from computer science students, they directly get placed in MNC companies. Like that, do we have any chance to get placed directly into the MNC companies, sir?
There are highly chances are there. You no need to do anything. Just sit in front of this laptop, see whatever the companies you want to go, search in their career site. There is the requirement announcement will come in the career site, and just click apply there. You don't need to go anywhere out of your home.
And there is also another talk, sir. Those companies will take people only those depth experience only. So in that case, what to do, sir?
Sorry, I missed your voice in between. Can you repeat again?
Yeah. Sir, actually, those big companies like MNCs, they won't take people without any experience, sir. In that case, students are hesitating. So if students completing MCA, they directly get placed into MNC. But people from life science background, they have to go through certain experiences in lower companies. So only then they can be recruited in MNC now, sir. So here people are having certain doubts as well as hesitation. What is your suggestion, sir?
Okay. If you ask me, the computer science students, it is because of the technology, it's boomed up, and the computer enter into every field, in every house, every sector. Okay. So we cannot have a direct one-to-one comparison with the computer field. Okay. With life science or any of these, whatever I have mentioned, the companies, it is not that much. It is like a required one, whereas computer become a necessary one. Okay. So the companies are also our policies also designed in that way. They will go to the colleges and they will recruit. Whereas in our case, where the options are not as equal to the computer science, but still there is options. Don't hesitate, even if you come out of the things. In computer field, companies are coming. In our field, we have to go. We should be very relaxed because we have an option. If the companies are coming there, whatever they will offer, they will select from there. Whereas we have option to go either one of the company. But it is not true. MNC companies won't recruit freshers. MNC companies are the higher one than the domestic companies recruiting the freshers. They will recruit even if you are studying itself. As I mentioned, there is are many orientation programs going, many internship programs are going for the freshers. Even if you are studying, verify there. Only thing you need to spend time in searching or coming across in the internets. That's all.
Sir, good. One more thing, sir. Actually, this is all the questions I'm asking on behalf of students only, sir.
No
And
problem.
also,
I understand.
yeah, and also to enrich myself, sir. Actually, the students from the MSc level, what they think is, soon after completing my MSc program, how much will be my salary? So if we can give them very right salary. The third year UG students are interested to join in PG program, sir. So can you tell me, sir, as a recruiter, as a R&D level manager, can you tell me what would be the exact salary for the MSc freshers, sir, once they come out?
Okay. I cannot have a very straightforward answer for this question because this vary from companies to companies, state to state, and cities to cities. Okay. If you ask me, if the person for the MSc students in Delhi or Mumbai, what they will receive will be completely different from the person who are employed in Kochi, Trivandrum, or in Coimbatore. Okay.
Yeah,
Because of the
exactly.
cost of city, they will consider.
Exactly, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
But always remember, the first when you get into the company, all the companies will have the standard salary irrespective of their policies or independently they have their own salaries. It is not fixed as per the government rules. Okay. In India, I have not came across, there is a policies are there but not kind of fixed one like 20,000, 30,000 kind of stuff. Even in IT field, wherever they're going for campus interview, I came across the experience where I'm telling that they came from 10,000, 7,000 per month to 25,000, 40,000 even. So it is a very broad range they will offer. It's purely depends on the company, depends on the cities and states where you are getting employed.
So do we
And
have, yeah.
on top, based on the job role also will play a key role. If the candidate is more capable enough, companies won't hesitate to pay more. Okay. Because always the companies will looking for the bright students, and all the students are bright. Only thing, the way how they are exposed or express themselves is the only the different.
This question actually simply to give solution for the students, sir, because they are interested to study PG program, but they want to know how worth I will be after completing my PG program. So for answering their question, I asked this question, sir. Thank you for your wonderful answer, sir. And final only one question, sir. So do we have any option for campus interview, sir, from company like you?
Nowadays, the campus interview, what is happening is most of the companies are stuck in the IIT itself, and they are recruiting for the higher business level only. And nowadays that era, as I mentioned, it's getting go, and the companies are directly advertising through their career site for the freshers. Even if you see most of the companies, they will have two career sites. One, if as soon as you enter in the career site, they will ask for whether you're fresher or you're a experienced. So fresher have to go through the fresher one. I have not seen last year most of the companies because of pandemic situation. Last year campus has been not done at all. Only IIT had allowed, but they had also stopped that one. Okay. So campus, even if the companies will come, they will stuck in the cities itself, because the FMCG sector, the manufacturing sector companies won't have that much openings to come to the entire states. Okay. They will have very limited openings, and whatever they will get from the cities itself, like the second metros kind of stuff, we need to go. And the easiest option is to go through the carrier side. It is really reliable. Most of the companies are doing the preferred or processes, established process. They are following the established process to the recruitment. So freshers, there is a bright opportunity. Don't hesitate with the I'm fresher, not possible to get into the MNC or kind of stuff. Just refer, just keep watch out or keep the eye on the companies wherever you like to go. Does it answer, Edward, sir?
Yes, sir. And what would be the best suggestion for our students, sir? Like for their career? Last one word.
Don't hesitate.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for your generous answer. Very open answer, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome,
Sir,
sir. Thank you.
sir, there is one more question from Sweta. Is doing microbiology masters in correspondence will be worth as regular class, regular college?
If I understood rightly, madam, you're asking that she's doing correspondence course, whether it is equal or worth
Yes,
like a regular one, right?
yes, sir.
It doesn't matter if you're doing a distance education or regular education. It is only matter what you learned.
Okay, thank you, sir. Your wonderful presentation and the clarification.
Thank
Then
you, ma'am.
now I would like to invite Dr. M. Manohar, Assistant Professor of Microbiology, Sadakathullah Appa College, Tirunelveli, to deliver word of thanks.
Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and all. I am Dr. Manohar from Sadakathullah Appa College. First of all, I thank the Almighty for making this occasion in a grand manner. Thank you. I express my sincere thanks to Marian Star Center and management of St. Mary's College of Women and Sadakathullah Appa College for giving support and permission to conduct this one-day international webinar on advanced techniques in microbiology. Thank you, sir. On behalf of our microbiology department, I extend my thanks to Dr. Flora Mary, Secretary of St. Mary's College, and Dr. Lucia Rose, Principal of St. Mary's College, Dr. Mary Joyce Baby, Director of SSC, and Dr. Arokya Genesius Alphonse, Coordinator for DPT, Star College, and Dr. Sadiq Sir, for Principal of Sadakathullah Appa College, Dr. Kader, Vice Principal of Sadakathullah Appa College, Dr. Joy Selva Mary Bruce, Head of the Department of Microbiology in St. Mary's College, Dr. Janet Ronnie, Head of the Department of Sadakathullah Appa College, and faculty members of both Sadakathullah Appa College and St. Mary's College for giving the valuable support to conduct this webinar. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I express my sincere thanks to behalf of our management and our department to Dr. Velayadam Rajanayagam for giving the valuable lecture on career focus. It may be more useful to our students, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Wish you all the best.
Last but not least, I express my sincere thanks to students of our college and faculty members of other colleges and other participants from all over the world. Thank you for participation. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I think we are good now. Thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure being with you all today. Thank you, one and all. Now let's stand for college anthem. Thank you, sir. One and all, once again, I thank you all the participants.
Kindly fill the feedback form, dear participants.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm
Thank you, sir. Thank you.